So I'm going to wait just a few more seconds before I really start talking. But welcome, everybody. Hey, guys. I'm going to bring you guys up some more. There you go. So, if you guys don't know who I am going to go on ahead and start introducing myself and then go on ahead and get into what it is that we are going to be doing tonight. But my name is Nataushia. I'm 32 years old and I am from Central Kentucky. At my heaviest weight, I once weighed over 500 pounds. Since starting my weight loss journey, I've lost over 275 pounds. I have completely changed my lifestyle. I have increased my exercise. I have changed how I eat. I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I had that back on June 30th of 2021. But the way that I kind of ended up where I'm at right now is I have always shared every aspect of my journey, literally all the way from the beginning. Excluding like when I would go swimming. I do not have my swimming pool workouts recorded, but there was only a few weeks of that. But anyways, I've literally shared every aspect of it. And what had happened is as I lost weight and as I continued my weight loss journey, my energy levels had increased. So I was always wanting to work out. I was always having this desire to run and go do the extra and be just super extreme. Like I had this really insane surge of energy and all I wanted to do was work out, run, and go do all of those kinds of things. So I had Brecht about 200 pounds roughly, and I had ended up, I was on a run. I think I was like doing about a 2-mile run roughly. And I am a former athlete, so like I thought it was completely normal for my ankle to be kind of hurting and screaming and aching. So I was like, oh, let me just push through this. Like I'm going to be fine. This is just normal aches and pains. But I continued to go. But I ended up actually injuring my left ankle. So it was very difficult for me to run without pain and things of that nature. So I completely stopped running. I completely stopped doing all of that kind of stuff. So I started to do research. I was looking on TikTok, Google, YouTube, you name it. Like I was trying to find any way that I could to continue my weight loss journey because I'd already lost around 200 pounds, as I'd already mentioned. But I knew that I wanted to be able to lose more. But I knew in order for me to be able to lose more weight, I would have to find a way to do cardio and have it be effective. So the way that I did that is I found just random things across Google, YouTube, and TikTok, and I compiled everything together. Now, I am not a personal trainer. I am not a physical therapist. I am nothing of that nature. What I am is a former collegiate athlete, and I'm also someone who has lost over 275 pounds, and I'm just here to share what it is that I know. And I know for a fact I've been able to change not only my life, but several other individuals' lives. And I'm already getting stuffy. Like I'm literally stuffy as heck. But anyways, I know that I have Grace. If she's on here, I don't know if she's on here or not yet. But Grace, she is able to like tie her shoes. She is able to do so many other things. She has lost a substantial amount of weight as well. There is Wendy. There's Karen. Karen was able to wear a pair of blue jeans, and I will never forget she sent me a video because believe it or not, I'm the only individual who runs and does my page. And outside of working an 8 to 5, I'm also running my social media platforms by myself. I have no help whatsoever. So I'm very sorry that I'm unable to respond to you guys as promptly as I would love to. But anyways, she was able to send me a video of her being able to wear a pair of blue jeans. And I was like, oh my goodness, like seeing you guys being able to succeed and being able to crush all of these like insane non-scale victories is one of the most amazing things that I get to have. And it's not about the money. And a lot of people are always like, Nataushia, like, I know you're struggling financially. And guys, that's like, I'm going to be real. I'm really, really not okay right now. Like, I'm really, really not. I'm going to share something with you all because as many of you guys know, like, y'all know my financial situation. Like, no one knows where I am really. Like, no one knows where I am. But my mom and I communicate some. I've not been back home, but I didn't realize like how intense my situation had gotten. But she informed me that one day last week, the cops had came and they were trying to find me because of a loan that I had taken out when I was with my ex. And I've been trying to get on my feet. And I've been laid off work. I've been going through this. I've been going through that. Well, now I find out the police have came to my mom's home looking for me, trying to get money for a loan that I took out for my ex. And I had to place a lien on my car in order to extend the loan because we needed more money. So it's like now I have all of this weighing on me. So when I say that I'm not okay, I'm not okay. I did not want to come on today, but you know what? I know I need to work out and I know that it helps me. But when I'm showing up and I'm doing these things, I hope that you guys understand that it's not about the money for me. For me, it's about seeing that I'm able to change somebody else's life. Yes, I have all of these other things right now that I have going on that absolutely terrify me. Like, I've never been in a situation like this. But I know at the end of the day, I'm working all that I can. I'm doing everything that I can to get to where I won't have to worry about none of this anymore. But I also know that I'm in a position that I know God's going to continue to provide for me. Like, yes, I'm terrified, but I also know that at the same time, he says, fear not, I'm with you. But anyways, I'm known as the seated cardio queen. I'm going to show you guys how to properly sit in your seats. But today is Monday, okay? So that means we are doing fully modified exercises. I will not do any advanced exercises whatsoever tonight. You will not see me go super fast in my advanced exercises. I will simply do fast-paced, like my pace, modified exercises. I'm going to show you guys every single one of them, okay? So I'm going to do every one of the same exercises you're going to do, completely modified, every single Monday for the rest of my entire time doing seated cardio, as long as Lord permitting, of course. I will provide every Monday being modified completely. Like, I want to be able to show the world that no matter where you are, whether you're advanced, beginner, immediate, like wherever you are in your spectrum of your journey, you can start right here. But today is a very special routine. I'm so glad you're ready. But this is a very special routine. So if you guys don't mind, all that I'm going to ask is, please, when we get going, share this. All right? Share this. Because today's routine is strictly going to focus on your core and your arms, but you're still going to get the cardio aspect of it. I'm going to let you all know what our routine is, because this is the thing. This is the thing. This whole routine, your feet really are never, ever going to come off the floor, like ever. So if you know individuals who have that type of situation where bringing your feet off of the floor is something that's going to be very difficult for you, this is going to be the workout for them, okay? But anyways, we're going to have a seated jog, battle ropes, under leg jack, reach. We're then going to move into a knee slam, obliques, row, cross punch. Then you're going to move into a jump rope, stroker, back jack, chicken jack, block jack, and then uppercuts. So just pay attention. I'm going to show you everything, but we're not going to do anything strenuous or super extra, okay? But Let me show you guys how to properly sit. But I love you guys, and keep your heads up, okay? Because I know life stinks sometimes and it's scary. And I don't know what you're going through, but I know for daggum sure you've been through worse probably. I'm sure you've been through a lot worse. But I also know you're strong as heck. Ah, yes, absolutely. So let me bring y'all down so you can see, YouTubers. All right. So when we do seated cardio, it is extremely important that you sit properly in the seat. And y'all, I am not wearing any shapewear. I'm just not with it. Like, I'm just not with it today. Or I don't know when I'll ever be back with it. But it'll happen again eventually. But anyways, what you're going to do is when you're doing seated cardio, it's important that you sit at the edge of your seat. You try your best to keep your back off the back of your chair. But I'm here to tell you, if you need to rely on the back of your chair, it's okay. That's fine. Okay? Don't freak out. Don't be upset. Because I actually used to have to rely on the back of my chair quite a bit when I first started to do seated cardio. But anyways, what we're also going to do is focus on keeping our core tight. And a lot of people don't know what I mean when I say that. So basically what that is if you have ever taken a picture and you've sucked your stomach in to look skinnier or look smaller, that's literally what we are doing, okay? So you're sucking your belly button in through your spine, and that's basically it, baby, okay? But I am going to show you seated quick feet. So let's say that you are unable to finish one of the exercises, but I highly doubt that's going to be your situation because this is a super easy day, all right? But if you can't, all I ask is please keep moving, all right? So I'm going to show you seated quick feet. We're actually not going to do this exercise tonight, but this is what quick feet looks like, okay? You're literally just going to do this. Let's say you're just starting out, so having your arms out like this is going to be too much for you probably. Because what I do when I'm in my advanced exercise routines, I will extend my arms out in front of me because what's going to happen is it's going to allow me to engage my abdominal muscles as well. So it's going to increase my exercise and that workout within that time and, all that nonsense. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and face you guys to do our little routine tonight. But listen, I have seriously not wanted to work out, but it's the closer it gets to 7 p.m., the more excited that I sometimes get because it's even though I feel like sometimes my world is absolutely crumbling all around me and I'm losing so much, it's at the same time, God is blessing me with what I need or providing me with things. It was just I told you guys, my bank account got hacked last Wednesday when I got paid. 2 of you guys blessed me with almost the amount of money that I was missing, and I still haven't got my money back. But it was I was able to get me a few groceries. I was able to get gas. I was able to do this because 2 of you guys felt led to bless me in whatever way it was. But it's I feel like I'm losing so much, but at the same time, I'm still gaining things. And I'm not necessarily going without. I'm just not getting it in the manner or the time frame that I would want to necessarily get it in. But I'm here to tell you that, if you believe, God will provide. You just have to stay faithful. But anyways, let me get back on track. I'm so sorry. But we are going to do these exercises for 30 seconds apiece. We have these 14 exercises for 30 seconds apiece. So that means I want you to go as hard as you possibly can within that 30-second time frame. I don't care if you do 2, 25, or 77 reps within that 30-second window. I just want you to give me your best effort, okay? Then we're going to take that 10-second breather, and in that first round, what we're going to do is you're going to watch me, and I'm going to show you our upcoming exercise, all right? So our first exercise that we have up today is our seated jog. So if you'll pay attention, you're going to only need your tippy toes planted on the floor. But what you're going to do is a pump, 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 pump. Now, it's very important that you go at your own pace. I will let you know the quicker you go in these seated exercises, the more your heart rate is going to increase. So when our heart rate is increasing, baby, we burn in more calories, aka we burn in the fat. But we're going to go on ahead and get this party started. And to those of you guys that are sending me stars, thank you so much. But anyways, we have 30 seconds. Jog. Let's get it. Again, go at your own pace. This whole entire routine, the seated cardio queen is going to be doing modified exercises. There's going to be no advanced. But if you want to see what my advanced exercises look like, go on ahead and join in on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Get it. Take that breather. So you have a 10-second breather right now. Up next is going to be our battle ropes. To do battle ropes, you're going to do this right here at your own pace, all right? We have battle ropes for 30 seconds. Let's get it. Keep your core tight best that you can. Let's get it, guys. Oh, and in reference to what I was talking about earlier, I've already contacted the lawyer's office and trying to get that all sorted out so I don't have to, deal with all that nonsense. Because I ain't trying to get locked up for something that I've been trying to fix. Take your breather. But anyways, our next exercise is the underleg jack. You're going to start up here, down, up, down. But if you can't go under, you can come right here. That's okay. Make sure you focus on keeping your core tight though, okay? We have 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. Let's get it. You've got this. Keep going. Perfect. Keep it up. You've got this. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our reach. So you're going to do this number right here. Y'all going to see my skin. You are, and that's okay because guess what? I'm trying to embrace the fact that I got some excessness now after losing 275 pounds. But we have 30 seconds of our reach starting now. Let's get it. Make sure you're really extending. Okay? You got it. Welcome to Seated Cardio with the Seated Cardio Queen. If you ain't never seen me before, my name is Nataushia. I go live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week, unless I state otherwise. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our knee slam, which is this. Okay? But if you can't go all the way down, that's okay. You can do this right here, and that's okay. Totally okay. But we've got 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. Let's get it. Do your best to keep your core tight, but the reason why I say if you can't go all the way down and slam like I am is if you go right here and you're keeping your core tight, you're still working that oblique. You're still working that core. You're still getting that cardio. And the reason why I say that is because I remember what it felt like to be over 500 pounds and exercise. Take your breather. Someone who's never been your weight cannot tell you what it feels like to exercise at your size. Just so you know. But up next is going to be our obliques. This is what I like to do. I think that this is the easiest exercise, but, to each their own. We have 30 seconds, though, of our obliques starting Now, let's get it. You got this. But I'm simply trying to show the world that no matter where you are in your weight loss journey, no matter where you are in life, if you want it bad enough, you're going to find a way. And there is always, and I mean always, a way. Take your breather. Up next is our row. To do that, you're going to have your legs extended in front of you if you can, and then do this. You're literally focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together, okay? But we have 30 seconds, seated row. Let's get it. Try your best to keep your core tight and focus on your breathing. If you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, that really does help. You got it. Look at you go. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our cross punch. To do that, you're simply going to do this. Literally, that's it. You're going to focus on keeping that core tight, okay? We have 30 seconds. Let's get it. So today's workout is predominantly arm and core focused, but it is cardio. You got it. Go at your own pace. Take your breather. Up next is our jump rope. I love this one. So you're going to bounce on your tippy toes. Bounce, bounce. So you can act like you got baby Bobby sitting in a little lap because you obviously don't want to bounce Bobby through the roof. So we got to bounce on our tippy toes gently. Keep our core tight. We've got 30 seconds. Seated jump rope. Starting now. Let's get it. But I promise, as I have progressively continued to do seated cardio, my abdominal strength has simply increased in ways I cannot explain. I can keep my back off the back of my chair through all advanced exercises, my entire routine. I promise it is possible. Take your breather, but you have to continue to show up. You have to continue to do it. Up next is our strokers. You're going to do this number right here. Alrighty. We have 30 seconds. Strokers starting now. But a lot of people ask me, like, how do I tone up? How do I do this? Y'all, seated cardio is what I do. If it's not seated cardio, then I'm doing body weight exercises. Like, I don't lift weights. Not yet. I will again one day. But not right now. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our back jack. To do that, you're going to do this. This right here. Okay? How many people's arms is on fire right now? Mine are. All right. I don't know what happened to my music. It died. Oh well. Y'all can just, I guess, listen to me. Anyways, we have back jacks for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's get it. But try to focus on keeping your elbows up and back. But what this is going to do is it's really going to work your arms, your shoulders, your back, your bra fat area if you're a person that struggles with that like I do. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our chicken jack, okay? This is what it looks like. Too bad my friend's not here, but this is your chicken jack. Alrighty, y'all's shoulders is about to be on fire. I already know it, but that's all right. I know you got this because we got it. But we've got 30 seconds. Let's get it. Chickens. Let's get it. Let's get it. Up next is going to be our block jack. But this exercise routine is for anyone that wants to do CD cardio, but maybe struggles with their legs. This is an absolutely wonderful exercise routine for anybody like that, or anyone that's just trying to start out and ease their way in. Take your breather. Up next is that block jack. That's where you're at a 90 and you're just doing this the whole time, okay? Y'all, I'm on fire. I am. Well, we got 30 seconds blocks. Let's get it. We are almost to the bottom of round one. Y'all are killing Modified Monday. Yes, you are. Keep it up. Here we go. Take your breather. Up next is going to be uppercuts. And that's what this is. Okay? Literally don't know what happened. All right, guys, let's knock out our uppercuts. We have 30 seconds of uppercuts starting now. Let's go. But this is our 14th exercise in round one of 3. This is our final exercise. We are about to start our second round. You got it. Take your breather. My little speaker went kapooters. Oh, there we go. It's back. All right, guys. We are back at the top. It is time to jog. We got 30 seconds. Let's get it. Again, at your pace. I've been doing this over a year. I might be able to move a little quicker, and that's okay. You got it. Take your breather. Battle ropes are next. Let's get it, baby. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Up next is our under leg jack. You got it. There we go. Oh, take your breather. Make sure you guys are also staying hydrated. I say that after I went through a full routine, no drink. We got 30 seconds under leg jack. Let's get it. Remember, if you can't go under, this right here is okay too, because guess what? I used to be over 500 pounds. I know what it's like to exercise and be overweight, and know that some exercise does work. No matter what a coach may say to you, I've been there. I've been on that receiving end of being an obese athlete. Take your breather. And literally being told by my coach, that's not going to work you out, baby. I'm sweating. My muscles is on fire. And I feel like I'm dying and I cannot breathe. So please tell me again that it is not working me out. So what I'm trying to really say is, baby, every little bit really does matter, no matter what somebody else says to you, okay? But let's do these reaches. We have 30 seconds. Reach. Starting now. Keep it going, keep it going. And a lot of people ask if I have any videos that are recorded. Absolutely, baby. Check my Facebook or my YouTube. Take your breather, though. Knee slam. But thank you for tuning in for Seated Cardio. Right now, it's time for us to slam, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Let's slam. You got it. Thank you for all the love. TikTok, do you guys think you can get me to over 10,000 before we stretch? I think you guys can get me to 10,000 likes for sure. We got it. Keep moving, keep grooving. So if y'all did not know, I am live on 3 platforms currently. Take your breather though. We have Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you ever miss a recording, baby, I got you, I promise. But right now, it is time for us to do our obliques. We have 30 seconds. Let's get it. You got it, baby. I just want to help as many people as I possibly can, though. I may not be able to change the entire world, but I know that I can help change some people's lives and help make their lives a little bit better. And some is better than none. Take your breather, though, because I know I can sit here and I can share all of my secrets and everything that I know. But at the end of the day, I can't make you choose to do what I do. I choose to sit here and sometimes be hungry because I know that I've had enough, even though I want more. Sometimes I fail, and sometimes I eat when I shouldn't, but that's life. We have our row for 30 seconds, baby. Starting now. But there are a lot of times that I will get hungry and I will literally have a protein shake or something so that I'm not sitting here doing something that I don't need to do. Because I know my weakness is food, especially when I'm emotional. That's another reason why I'm so thankful for my sprays and my weight loss supplements that I have. Take your breather, because if you didn't know, I do use supplements through my daily choice that I actually have, which is a whole nother shindig. We have cross punch next, baby. We've got 30 seconds, cross punch, starting now. But I use 3 sprays, which is my Trim 365, which is an appetite suppressing spray. I have my Core Keto, which focuses on your core, your thighs, your back, all of that kind of stuff, and helps you lose weight inch-wise. And then I have my E-Cell spray, which detoxes my body at a cellular level. My Core Keto helps suppress my emotional eating, though. Take your breather. But I also have my Trim, which is I'm drinking that now. That helps with stabilization, mood support, etc., etc. We have our jump rope next. We have 30 seconds of jump rope starting now. But I do use supplements, and that does help with my appetite suppressing type situations. And a lot of people ask me, Natasha, what are you going to do when you stop taking them? I'm going to sit there and fight the resistance on my own without supplemental support, because it does cost money. And had it not been for a few of my followers blessing me with these products, I wouldn't have them. But everything in life takes work. Take your breather. So at the end of the day, it's all about sacrifice, putting in the work, realizing your worth and what it has always been, because you're always and will always be enough. And staying consistent even when you don't feel like it, because it's gonna happen and it's gonna get tough. But no, you can do it. But right now, we have our strokers for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's get it. But I know that it's not easy. I know there are days that I see people sitting here saying, oh, that wouldn't fill me up. No, it may not. Because if we're used to eating the way that we do right now, that's not going to fill you up. But if you look at your portions and you sit there and you figure out, okay, I don't need to eat 2 sleeves of Oreos. I should only eat 2 Oreos. Take your breather. We have to sit and really take into consideration what we're intaking. Our food is crucial to our success and weight loss, believe it or not. Exercise is great, but food's the best in my opinion. Up next is our back jacks, okay? We have 30 seconds of back jacks starting now. Healthier food and healthier choices absolutely help increase your ability to increase your weight loss. And the results that you're going to get is going to come more efficiently and more quickly than if you were to sit and have unhealthy eating habits. Oh, Malanta, take your breather. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that you can go to McDonald's and eat every day and lose weight. That's not what I'm saying. Because it can happen. But is that likely? Not all the time. So what I'm really trying to say is it's going to take work. It's going to take you having to sacrifice certain times that you want to eat. Let's do our chicken jacks. We got 30 seconds starting now. It's going to take you choosing to have a salad over pizza sometimes. It's going to take you choosing to have a protein shake maybe for a snack instead of eating a cheesecake. Sacrifice is crucial when it comes to success and weight loss. There's so many things, but I know that you can do it, because I know I used to not always be this strong, and there's still days that I'm not super strong. Take your breather. But I know I'm stronger now than what I was, and I'm here to share what I know in hopes that I can give you guys the inspiration, or maybe give you all the stepping stones to help get you to this point. I can't promise it's going to happen tomorrow, but I promise if you stay the course, you're going to get where I am too, in your own way, of course, but you're going to have to do the work. I can tell you what to do, but you're going to have to apply it. But let's do our block jacks. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. Let's go. Then we're going to have our uppercuts, and then we're going to start our third and final round. Let's get it. But I know what it's like to go to public areas and really struggle to fit in, where your stomach is literally across the other aisle because you're so big that it feels like it rips off in the booth while you're trying to sit in there. Or you just don't fit at all, because take your breather. I've been to certain public locations where I literally wouldn't fit into a booth, or I wouldn't be able to sit in patio seating outside with my friends, and I would have to ask for special armless seating. Let's go on ahead and knock out our uppercuts. We have 30 seconds. Let's get it. But I know what it's like to literally not fit in. And I used to actually, in the very beginning, question if what I was doing was going to be okay, because I knew I would end up with excess skin, because I knew being over 500 pounds, I would end up with excess skin. Even though I'm 32 years old, I knew I would have it. And I was like, I don't want that. I'm going to look ugly. I'm not going to look okay. Take your breather. But let me tell you something, baby. If I didn't have this excess skin and I was still the size that I would not have been able to fly to Texas. I would not have been able to go to the Bahamas and fly and do all these other things. Let's do our jog. We have 30 seconds of seated jog. This is our third and final round, by the way. Starting now, let's jog. But if I was still the size that I was, and I didn't have this excess skin, baby, I would not ever have gotten to live the way I've gotten to live. You know what I absolutely love, though? The fact I can go into a store and actually shop in normal people areas. Like, I can wear size large and extra larges now. When I used to, take your breather, I was wearing 5XL, 6XL, all of that kind of stuff. Now I can be normal. I want you to have that too. But anyways, let's do our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds of battle ropes, baby. Starting now. Let's get it. But I want you to have it. I want you to be able to have the life you deserve. You're probably going to have excess skin. But you know what? There's things we can do to make excess skin a little bit more livable for us. There's creams, there's deodorants, there's powders, there's different shapewear we can use to lift up ourselves. And it's worth it, because guess what? You get to live. Take your breather. And I don't know if you know it, I don't know if you realize it, but baby, you deserve to live. You deserve to live your entire life, no matter what anybody has told you. You're going to amount to more than what you realize and what you even believe right now. You're going to be even more than what you think and what you dream of. You're going to be more. And I'm speaking it now because it's going to happen. And you better saddle up, because baby, it's coming. But right now, let's do these under leg jacks. We've got 30 seconds. Under leg jacks. Starting now. Let's go, baby. But listen, I know life is tough. I don't know what you're going through. I really, really don't. God does. He sure does. But you know what? I know for a fact all of our situations are temporary. Every single one of them are. There's something that we can do, or something that can be done to get us out of a rough spot. Take your breather. But one thing that we are not to do, and one thing that should not be in that vision set, is giving up. As much as I contemplated it this weekend, as much as I've sat here and I've questioned a lot of things in life, I prayed and I cried harder than I've cried and prayed in a long time this weekend, because I'm just tired, to be real. But I know there's better things coming. I don't know when it's all going to fall into place, but I know it's going to happen, because guess what? I'm not only speaking it into existence for myself, but I'm speaking it into existence for you too, because guess what? We've struggled long enough, baby, and we deserve it. We deserve the world. So Just stay the course. It's coming. But right now, let's do our reaches, okay? We have 30 seconds of our reaches. Starting now. Let's go. But all of my life, I've struggled with my weight. I've struggled with my worth. I've struggled with seeing what I truly deserve. It wasn't until I started to go on my weight loss journey and truly work on my mental health, because guess what? Believe it or not, your mental is a huge factor in your weight loss journey. But I had to work on my mental. I've had to work on so many things. And in this process, take your breather. I discovered it wasn't the scale that dictated my worth. And I wish that I knew that then when I first started, because when your girl was real obese and real overweight, I was real down. I didn't love myself. I tried, but I felt very unworthy. Let's do our knee slams. We got 30 seconds. Let's get it. But I felt like I didn't matter because I was too fat. But guess what? I mattered then. I matter now. Just like you matter now. You mattered when you felt like you didn't matter. You will always matter. No matter when you feel like you don't matter, you matter even then. So don't you forget that. No matter what someone says to you, no matter how much someone tries to tear you down, because it's going to happen. Take your breather. Somebody's going to get envious of you. Somebody's going to find your drive and your passion to sit and better yourself so bad that they're going to be so jealous and envious of your drive that they don't know what to do, so they want to tear you down. Keep your head up. Adjust that crown and let's keep pushing, baby. But guess what? It is time for us to go ahead and do our obliques. We have 30 seconds starting now. Life will get ugly, but we don't have to get ugly when life gets ugly with us. And that's what a lot of us do, is when life starts to tear us down, when life starts to really break us, we allow our brokenness to break other people around us that don't deserve to even sometimes be broken. That's just what I've realized. Take your breather. And it's a painful lesson that I've had to learn, because I have been a factor in that. I'm guilty of breaking other people in my own brokenness. I'm not perfect. I'm sure I've done things to my exes. I'm sure that there's things that I've done to family members. I know that I have, because guess what? I'm human. I'm not perfect. But I know I was wrong in those moments, and I know now where my heart is, and I know my intentions are pure, and all I want is people to be happy and loved and just feel like they matter more than anything. But let's do our row, baby. We've got 30 seconds. Seated row. Starting now. Let's get it. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for coming through and working out with the seated cardio queen. Most of all, thank you guys that have sat here and listened to me forever and been supporters throughout my entire journey. Without y'all, I wouldn't even be here too. Y'all are amazing. Take your breather. I can't even begin to name all of y'all, but I have Mona, Karen, Grace, Donna, Wendy. Like, it is like, I cannot even begin to go down every single one of you all. But I can't thank all of y'all enough for just being you. But right now, y'all about to hate me just a little bit. Time for us to cross punch, okay? We have 30 seconds of our cross punches starting now. Put in that work. Listen, I know you can do it. I know you're doubting yourself. I know you're sitting here and you're like, this is not going to do anything for me, baby. I want you to give yourself a month with this. Show up. Give us a month. And you tell me in a month, after you've changed your eating habits, after you've sat here and you've done this with us, you tell me if it's going to work or not. Take your breather. Because I'm here to tell you right now, baby, if you work, it's going to work. I promise it will. But right now, I'm going to do our jump rope. We got 30 seconds. Let's get it. You got it. Keep going just because I stopped. You got it. Up next is going to be our stroker. Take that breather, baby. But I enjoy doing this. Even on days that I'm not okay, and I'm not okay. Y'all know I'm not okay. If you ain't heard, I ain't okay. But I still show up because guess what? Even when we're not okay, there's other people that are not okay. And if other people see that people that are not okay are out here still living and doing, maybe that's going to help spark some kind of positivity, like wave. And that's what I want. That's what I want. But let's do our stroker, baby. We've got 30 seconds of strokers starting now. Let's get it, baby. But there is enough negativity and enough cruelty and enough hate. I just want to make an area that is all welcoming. I don't care if you believe whatever you want to believe. At the end of the day, I'm going to believe what I believe. I believe in God. I believe He is the way, the truth, and the life. But you know what? Not everyone believes that. And if that is your prerogative, that's your prerogative. I can't force what I believe on you. Take your breather. But what I can say is I will not tolerate negativity. What I can say is I don't care if you are gay, straight, whatever you are. You're welcome on this platform. You're welcome here. And I know that other individuals on this platform feel the exact same way because guess what? We've created a family of love, encouragement, positivity, and uplifting one another because guess what? That's what we need. But right now it is time for us to go on ahead and do our back jack. We have 30 seconds of back jacks starting now. But that's what we have created. And that's what I promise to maintain. I don't care where you are in life. Just know that you matter here and you belong. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what people say. If you deal with anything, I promise I got people that will bring it to light. If I don't see it, they will make sure I see it and find out. My block game is stronger than ever because guess what? I don't tolerate nonsense. Take your breather. When I tell you I know what it's like to be made fun of, I mean that. And I don't want any bullying going on here. I go through it even as a social media influencer, believe it or not. Even though I'm positive and I don't try to be nasty. We have 30 seconds chicken jack. Let's get it. I don't try to be nasty at all to anybody, but I still got people coming at me. But I refuse to allow somebody to come at y'all because guess what? I'm sure y'all got enough you deal with on a day-to-day basis anyway. That ain't going to happen here. Because I don't let it. I don't want that. Up next, block jack, okay? Take your breather. I don't know about y'all, but my arms are on fire. I mean on fire. But thank you guys for making our family what it is. At the end of the day, I hope y'all know you're loved and you're welcome and you belong. But let's do our block jack. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. Then we're going to move into uppercuts. Good job. Keep it moving. That's it. Yes. Thank you for sending stars, whoever you are. Take your breather. Uppercuts are next, guys. This is going to be our final exercise. Then we're going to do some stretches. And then I'll chat for a second and then say bye-bye, okay? We got 30 seconds. Uppercuts. Let's get it. You got it. Look at you go. Take your breather. All right, guys. So we are about to go on ahead and stretch. If you did not know, with me having an all-inclusive routine, I keep even my stretches seated. So if you need to stretch additionally, thank you again for sending stars. You can do so after we're finished if you need to, okay? But what we're going to do first is I need you to pull your left arm across your body, okay? Just like this. All right, we are about to switch sides, so that means we're going to take our right arm and do it on the opposite way. So let's switch. After we finish with our arms, we will stretch our legs. And then we're going to do like a little breathing exercise to relax all of our body. And then I'll come chat for a second, okay? We're almost finished. All right, good job. Let's go on ahead. We're going to pull our left arm behind our head. So if you can't do this, that's okay. It's okay. Please don't freak out. I remember I used to not be able to reach my arm. So you're going to take your arms and you're going to interlock them like this. And then pull it in behind your head like so. But let's go on ahead and stretch, baby. Whichever way is going to work for you. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for sharing my Modified Monday routine. Every Monday from now on, and as long as my existence allows it, I will have modified routines every Monday. So that somebody, if you want to begin, baby, you can start now. All right, but let's switch sides. Okay. But this allows someone to see, hey, this is what these exercises are. This is how you do the modified ones. So when you come and jump in and you're doing a regular day, you know how to do modified exercises. So you have no excuse. You can do literally one of those for all 14. It don't matter. But we're going to go on ahead and stretch our legs. Whew. I need you guys to keep your left leg bent, foot on the floor. You're going to have your right leg extended in front of you, toes facing the ceiling. And you're going to walk your way down your leg. What this is going to do is it's going to stretch the back of your right leg, okay? So, go as deep as you can go. I've lost enough weight. I can go all the way to my toe. It intensifies it. But you do what you can do, baby. All right, we're going to switch sides. So I bring this right leg in, left leg out in front of you, and let's go, baby. But if you guys did not know, in April, I will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Palms Resort for the Cheers Choice Awards event because I am a top 5 nominee. So I will be in that area. All right, come back up. We're going to extend both legs out in front of us now. You're going to walk your way down both of your legs. Go as deep as you can handle. And let's get it. This is our final stretch. We're going to do a breathing exercise, but that's where I'm going to be at. I'm trying to figure out how everything's going to be because the flight has already been paid for. Like, everything's paid for because of your all's donations. I just have to get a few other things. But anyways, let's come up. But I'm hoping to be able to get everything figured out because I want to call while I'm in Vegas if you guys are okay with maybe meeting me. Hopefully, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys kind of know the game plan because there are going to be certain things that I will not participate in. So that's going to free up a time slot for hopefully getting to meet you guys, okay? But what we are going to do really quickly right now is a little breathing stretch. What this is going to do is it's going to relax all of your body. So you're going to spread your legs, all right? And then what we're going to do is you're going to inhale up through your nose. You're going to hold your breath up here. We're going to exhale down out through our mouth, all right? So we're going to do a total of 4. You're going to control your breathing, though. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 'Just a second, guys. Sorry, my device done something weird. But anyways, I don't know what was going on. Anyway. Guys, you almost got me to 10,000. We're at 9,000 likes. TikTok, good job. I do know Jesus Christ. I know Jesus Christ. I sure do. He is my Lord and Savior. Thank you. That is awesome. It's not update on my end. My TikTok just did something weird. But anyways, this was your first time, Joan. That is awesome. How many of you guys, this was your first time with me? I'm going to do my best to show up as much as I possibly can. Thank you for sending stars again. March is your anniversary. I love it. Dixie, it's your first time. Welcome. 12 months working out with you. I've only missed 2 times all year. I love it, Joanna. Thank you, Danielle. Yay, Laura. I hope you come back. So I'm going to be real. If this is your first time with me, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are different. It is a whole different ball game, but it is very similar. You're still going to have the 14 exercises, except for Wednesday. We have Challenge Wednesdays. You only got 10 exercises on Wednesday, not 14. It's rather lovely. But anyways, it is absolutely doable. Absolutely doable. You're going to be super intimidated, I'm sure, when you see some of how quickly I do things of that nature. I'm going to be real. But It really is more of a workout than a lot of people think. But I promise if you go at your own pace, you do what you can do, and you give your best effort, you're going to attain results regardless of how quickly you go or what it is that you do, in reference to the quickness of the actual exercise and the correctness. And what I mean by that is if you don't get to the advanced version, but let's say you did a full routine of nothing but modified exercises, I'm here to tell you right now, you're still burning calories. You're still doing things to better yourself, okay? Only been a couple of weeks and my ab muscles are starting to reshape my stomach and waist is starting to show again. Love you and what you are all about. Baby, I love hearing it. Welcome. Sorry, I've been sick, missed you, baby. It is okay. Thank you, Tanya. Y'all, I'm getting sick again. But I just want to say this too. Like, I absolutely love my job. Like, it is absolutely mentally stressful and draining some days and super hard. I can't say what I do because I had to sign like a non-disclosure type situation. But I want to let you guys know, those of you all that ask and those of you all that care, yes, it's very hard sometimes. Yes, it's very mentally stressful at times. But I absolutely am starting to really, really fall in love with it even more. But it has so much to do with the fact that I have individuals who are making sure that I understand what I need to do in order to effectively help those that I'm able to assist and do my job efficiently and to the best of my ability, given their guidance and their help. And like, when I tell you, I have some of the most caring and amazing coworkers and upper management at this facility. I mean that. And like, the work environment in this place is absolutely out of this world. I mean, I have been in facilities that are very glorified high school type situations where you literally are this tit for tat, like you tell on them, they're going to pat you on the back type circumstance and give you whatever. But like, this atmosphere in this facility, like, I've never in my life. And it's like almost, I don't know. I just know that it is a breath of fresh air to finally be in a location that is okay with who I am and loves me for who I am, in a sense, like as far as my extraness. Like, I'm allowed to be overly cheerful. I'm allowed to be positive. I'm allowed to have this energy that I have, and I'm allowed to live and be able to be myself without being told to shut the F up because I'm being overly happy, or to keep my happiness outside of a certain area because whatever. Like, it is so nice to finally be in a location that I'm able to live and just, I think you guys get what I'm saying. But I love what I'm getting to do, and I love like the people that are making sure that I'm getting what I am supposed to be doing. Okay. But do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns before I say bye-bye? Because I have a few things that I need to do before I go night-night. Ooh, and one question I do need to address is some of you guys were asking how I'm parting out with my meals. I'm going to be honest today. All that I have had today is I had a protein shake. I had a meal replacement bar. I had a bag of Smart popcorn. I had an energy drink, 0 sugar. Now I'm having my Exi trim. But tonight, what I'm going to have after I get off of here is I'm having roughly a cup of my chicken salad that I made. The whole recipe's literally on the post, I promise. I wrote it on there. And then I'm also going to have some of my cherry tomatoes. I have orange and red. And then I also have some cucumber slices. If you guys didn't see, I tossed those in some ranch seasoning and a little bit of salt. So that's what I'm going to have for dinner. That's what I packed for lunch in case I get hungry at work. But a lot of times I'm usually so busy and I'm running and I'm doing things and paperwork. So it's like I don't usually have time to really eat. So I always have several protein shakes on deck or a meal replacement bar. But me, myself, I'm okay with doing that. Like, I'm okay with me making the sacrifice and sometimes being hungry so to speak, because I'm still getting what I need out of that meal replacement shake and that meal replacement bar. But that's just kind of what I do. But yeah, that's how I'm going to part it out. Is generally I'll have my main dinners my main food, like my real food at dinner time. And then I'll usually have protein shakes and like small, very low carbohydrate type snacks throughout the day. And then my bigger portion meal is at nighttime. That's how I do my regimen right now. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns though? Good to see you. Hope things are getting fixed. And I am praying that we are getting there. We are working toward that, baby. My arms hurt, but love working out with you. Well, guess what, baby? I love working out with you guys. Y'all, that went down like, I don't know what esophagus hole that went down, but that was not the right esophagus hole. Anyways, if you guys don't have any other questions, comments, or concerns, I am going to go on ahead and pop off of here because the computer shut down at work today and I have to get in some documentation real quick before I pop into bed, okay? But listen, know your worth. Thank you guys for being who you are. And to the 2 individuals who stepped up and blessed me to help me out whenever I was in need without even me asking, just because you felt led, thank you. And for those of you all that continue to donate to my GoFundMe for my Vegas trip, thank you as well, because that's going to help me get the final expenses that I need to get for my Vegas trip, because there's just a few small other things that I need to get for that. But anyways, thank you all so much for everything that you all have done. Continue to do. Thank you for all your prayers. But know you're loved more than anything. But I'm saying good night. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye, YouTubies.